do?
Wake that ass up.
Rise and grind, baby.
The Live Hip Hop Daily Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Woo! We got the #1 morning show to hit Atlanta, man. Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Get your ass up and tune in. www.livehiphopdaily.tv.
You get that app, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, you already know what time it is, man. Live and direct Rise and Grind Morning Show. Happy Tuesday morning.
It's $2 Tuesday tonight for y'all females.
$2 Tuesdays in the club, man. Shout out to all the strippers that's working tonight in Atlanta. Shout out to all my bartenders and waitresses. You feel me?
So today is going to be a fundamental type educated interview. No, I'm just playing. But we actually have a student from Clark, Atlanta that's in the mass communications program.
CAU.
You know, at CAU, and y'all just had a homecoming about 2 weeks ago, I think, or 2-3 weeks ago. So this is a perfect time to do this type of interview, and this is new for you, or this is your first. We just jumping out here, you know. I'm just gonna let you know. So this is freestyle. This ain't scripted, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, welcome to the couch. Welcome to Live Hip Hop Daily.
Thank you.
How you like the situation? That's what I want to
like
ask
it.
first.
It's dope.
It's dope.
Yeah, it's dope.
You feel comfortable when you walk in, or it feels like
it's comfortable in here.
Okay.
It's kind of homey. Do you feel? You know, it ain't just feel like work. You know.
No.
So anyway, that's X Malone, the host. I'm DJ Larry Love. And so let's jump straight into it. So we're gonna do the entertainment report with you. It's a Tuesday.
That should be easy for you to do, right?
Yes.
Entertainment.
Yeah,
you look like you know the
report.
juice.
Before, let's hop in a little bit about you. So this is your 4th year. Are you a senior this year, right?
Well, I'm a senior this year, but I transferred, so I've only been here for like 2 years. So
You only been for 2 years. I've never interviewed. Actually, you're my first college student that I've ever interviewed, ever. And I live in Atlanta. I've been in Atlanta for a long time, but I've never had a connection with the college in Atlanta. And I graduated from Albany State, so don't get it twisted, you know what I'm saying? But so far as Atlanta, I never had a connection with a student here in the city. You the first
dope.
one.
Okay.
This is my first one too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's a whole different world that we don't see. You know, I think a college in Atlanta. I actually imagine moving to Atlanta just to go to college here. That's a whole different type of world.
It really
Where you
is.
move from though? That's
Boston.
She's from Boston. So you from you used to like 7-8
different
inches of
world.
snow right now.
Yeah, that's why I moved down here. I wasn't trying to do that.
Okay.
I wasn't trying to handle that again.
So is the Boston everyday lifestyle a big jump from Atlanta everyday lifestyle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Culture wise,
be.
it's different.
It's a culture jump.
It was a culture difference for real.
Okay.
Like,
You been to Old National yet?
no.
Okay. So you ain't seen shit until you go to Old National. You heard about Old National, right?
No.
Old
What is
Nasty.
That's the hood on the south side. That's
No,
one of the
I'm not
infamous.
trying- this
That's
is-
one. That's where 2 Chainz is from. His neighborhood.
I'm
Old
not going
Nasty.
no
Okay.
hoods.
Dude,
You heard of the West Side? You heard of West End Mall?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
we're like right in the hood.
Yeah, y'all.
So-
I forgot
y'all
Clark
are.
is in the
We're
hood.
right in the
Yeah,
hood.
so how you don't
Okay.
know about Old Nasty? You down by CAU?
Because I try my best to stay out of the hood.
So you,
I don't blame you.
you know, 10 years ago, it was so real in that area where you go to school. Like, I'm talking about real 10 years ago. Like y'all couldn't even walk out the gates.
We heard.
Like I remember college students was getting
that
robbed
shit.
left and right. They seen a book bag on your back.
That's
It was
my
over.
shit.
I mean, they're doing that right now.
It's still like that.
Oh yeah,
Old
it's real right
nasty.
now. You got to be safe. It's
For real?
Yes.
I can imagine. So
You
let
keep
me.
a pistol on you.
I want to get one now because after what I be hearing, because it's so terrible.
Okay, so let me. Okay, so how was that aspect of going to college in the city? How was it?
I mean, I'm a city girl, but this is a whole nother city. Like, this is, my mom tried the best for me to stay out the hood, and I ended up coming right back in it.
You gotta come back to it.
So
Yep.
So Boston hood. I never heard. I thought I always think of Boston as just, up north.
It's
This
got some
hood and
flavor.
Boston hood, two different things. I feel way more safe in the hood in Boston than I do down here.
Really?
You're
Yes.
from Boston. That's why
I
you feel
guess.
comfortable in your own
This is
hood.
like the gutter. Like,
Okay, I guess
I'm
it's-
just like, I'm not gonna be walking on these streets. I'm gonna make sure I'm on the main street.
So is the men just more savage, or just the homeless people? It's just the homeless people.
I think I'm not used to the homeless people. Like, we have homeless people, but it's not as many.
You know
or
why?
you don't see as many.
Yeah, to change the
I'm about
game.
to tell you. I'm about to get. You know why? Because black people, we're dominant down south for one.
Yeah.
Then you're in Black Hollywood for two.
Exactly.
So being in Atlanta versus, I don't think you're gonna see as many. You gonna see some homeless black people in Boston, but nowhere equivalent to the numbers.
No,
as
it's
gonna
not.
be in Atlanta.
And that's what shocks me.
Yeah.
The homelessness rate is what shocks you,
No,
or
It's
just
the-
as many black people as homeless as black.
It's
Kind of both.
It's kind of, yeah.
Sheesh.
And it's like how I see it. Like, it's just a difference. Like, back home, you'll see like homeless people, but like you'll see like maybe like two
Okay.
But like, or the same ones, but you don't see like different ones on the same block like every other
Shoot,
day.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. That every time I come down here and I see somebody home, whether it's for the Falcons game or just come down here to do the show, boy.
Well, our cameraman from Cincinnati, Jay Black, man. You from you know, is it the same as Boston? I'm pretty sure that's mid. Is that Midwest? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where you from? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know, that's Jay Black right there, Mr. Revolti. We gonna call him Mr. Revolti. You know what I'm saying? Anytime, hey, all accolades we gonna cross out on these cameras. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I know it's just like you said, it's culturally different. It's a jump.
Yeah.
It's cold, but you go to school in Atlanta. You know, it's just like I wanted to stay here and go to school because I'm from South Carolina originally. You know, I went to high school here in Atlanta, but I just felt like I was gonna party way too much, and I ended up still partying.
You did too much.
I ended up partying, but I just felt like if I wouldn't have went to Atlanta, it would have been a whole different type of party. I felt like I would have finished school. So you finished, then, though. You know you.
Yes, I am. Thank God.
Last year,
Yes.
mass communication.
Yes.
You've been there since your freshman year.
No, I've came in. Well, I came in, I guess, technically as a freshman because you know they count your credits or whatever. But I've only been here for like 2 years, so like.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with the Clark Atlanta's mass communications program, is it more so? Do y'all do a lot of integration with radio stations, or do y'all do like what is it more that y'all?
Well, it depends on what you're into because
Okay.
they have a lot of people who's into film. They have people who's into just the background of TV, like you know cameras, and they have radio personalities or engineers or whatever.
But I heard when y'all graduate, y'all automatically usually like y'all high percent rate of getting a job is very high at that school.
Okay.
It depends on it really depends on your resume and who you know. Really, that's what they teach you, is like who you know.
It's always about who you know.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't like that bullshit that they be teaching in these schools. Like, you need to keep it real with these kids. You need to build relationships. It ain't about sitting up here building these ABCs and 1, 2, 3s.
Right.
You need to know the next nigga next to you.
They do teach you the networking though. They definitely bring out a crowd. Like,
You know, one thing I
can
learned
meet
about
some
going to a
people.
black college, that when you get to college and they tell you, you know, you already pay for these classes, right? So you can come to class if you want to or not. But we already got our money. That's when the professor told me that shit, I'm like, you know what? That shit fucked me up in the head. Because one professor, hey, I already got my money, so if you wanna, it's up to you if you want to learn. I'm like, damn, you damn sure right. I done paid your ass $7,000 for this class. Let's go in and learn this. So,
Yeah, I need to learn
it's
something.
a different mentality, you know. But in high school, you know, they give us books. They give, so you're like, fuck this, you know. But when you got to actually pay for that shit, you know, you ain't thinking about it. But when you get to the point, you know what? This shit is counting some my goddamn money. You know what I mean?
That's how the next 4 years of your life gonna be. Shit,
So-
you gonna have to pay rent and everything else. Shit, you ready for that?
I'm about to do it now. Actually, I
man.
just got one.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So you ready to jump out of these responsibilities?
Uh-huh.
You ready for that utility bill and that Comcast internet pay?
I am, and I'm not getting no cable. That's just not gonna happen. We gonna have that.
Watch the Rise and Grind morning show on YouTube.
So we fire sticking
Yep,
it.
already got
we
one.
Fire sticking it.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so
Let's jump into this entertainment. I want to see where entertainment aspect is. We'll get back into it. While Larry Love opened up his laptop.
I got the first peak we want to go to.
I wanted to
'Cause-
give her information right quick so
Oh, yeah,
she
yeah,
can,
yeah.
you know what I mean, so
Okay.
that people can follow you right now while we doing this
Oh.
entertainment report.
Well, I only have Instagram and
Give
Facebook.
it to him. Get it
So
to him.
my Instagram is she is Adriana ADRIONA, and that's it.
That's pretty nice and classy. No ratchetness.
Thank
no sound.
you.
I'm glad you ain't got back it up.
Back it up.
Back it up. Butt stick 102.
Nah.
Or drop it low hot ass 101.
No. We
So
gonna
what
keep
we
it
want to get
So
into?
let's jump straight into it. I'm the biggest Meek Mill fan probably that
Okay.
you're gonna meet.
Okay.
And you know, shout out to the
Meek Mill.
Chasers. You know, do you like Drake or Meek Mill? First of all, in that battle, who did you choose in the Drake and Meek Mill battle? That's,
And you had to
Who did
choose
it?
one.
I can't even remember. Who did I think it was Meek, to be
Damn,
honest.
So now we rocking. All right.
I think, but Drake did do some harsh things to him that made it kind of like it was hard.
Okay.
It was that performance shut it down, kind of.
All right. So
Now-
one of my favorite rappers of the new generation, Meek Mill, stunned the world last week.
Right.
I was at work last week chilling, looking at some stuff. You know, then I got on some studio work, looking at some music stuff. Then the thing, so I think I got a text, and somebody said, "You see what happened to your man?" And I'm like, "Nah." Now, actually, this was like on a Sunday. When Meek got locked up last?
Shoot,
was
that shit
last-
like last week sometime. I
last
don't know.
week
I've been seeing
sometime.
free Meek Mills since about
So-
last Tuesday.
So
So
my heart dropped because I was like, here it go again. I knew Meek was staying out of trouble. I knew he wasn't really. I didn't hear too much about him. So how the fuck did he went to jail? He went to his sentence. So how do you feel? This great artist, rapper, it seems like he can stay out of trouble. But do you think the system, or do you just think because they say he has the same lawyer that he
Yeah.
keeps going to. I mean, same judge in Philadelphia that keeps, she gave him 2 to 4 years for a probation violation.
Well, I didn't really get the full scoop. Like, I've heard snips, like,
Okay.
of what's going on. But, like, from what it's hearing, it sounds like it's really unfair because I heard that the judge got mad because she didn't get a shout out or something. I don't know if that's true.
Maybe she
She
shouted
wanted
out
a shout
on
out
the
on a
last
song,
tape.
I don't
and
think
that's like,
that's true.
I don't know if that's true. But if that is true, I'm just like, all right, come on.
Yeah, I don't
but
think
I
that's
also
true.
seen that the lawyer was like talking about how like he's doing all these great things, but they keep holding him for this probation that he's been on for like 18 years or something.
He's
So-
been on
Didn't they lock his ass up for riding a goddamn dirt bike in the middle
But
of
he
the damn
was,
street?
but he was doing it for the kids. It wasn't
Exactly.
like a random like I'm gonna ride my bike out here.
Did
He was
get it
like trying to
approved?
show off for the
Did he
kids.
get it approved?
Nah,
You
but-
got all that
So-
goddamn money.
so
You need to
listen,
get that shit approved.
That's the two things. It's the dirt bike incident, and it's something that happened in 2009.
Yeah,
and Safari ass.
So,
but he was breaking that
but
up.
look at this.
That's what they
CNN tweeted. CNN. Meek Mill's prison sentence draws outrage, speaking in criminal justice debate. CNN. So how come the negative publicity always is the good publicity? Because when Meek Mill album was, in rotation media, we didn't see CNN say "Go Buy Dreams and Nightmares" album
Hell
or wins
nah.
and losses.
I ain't even see Meek Mill's tell you
We ain't
go
never
buy that
seen Meek
damn
Mill on
album.
CNN, but we hear something about Meek Mill going to jail. CNN is talking about it. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I think it's kind of made out for us not to win. I tell my mother.
Yeah.
I just told my mother that it's not made. It's the way the world is, and I hate to get biased and all this shit. I don't think
Pro-black.
when we get to that certain, they'll let us get a couple dollars. Here you go. You can have this.
Right.
But when you start knocking on certain doors.
You can't do
And
that.
getting certain connections, you knowing a little too many people. Like, hold on, let me slow your ass down. And I think Meek, I was telling people, watch Meek go to that next level. Look what happened. He just got locked up. Look how Gucci just got out of jail and just went to that next level, right? Look how Boosie got out of jail and went to that next level, right? So I hate that Meek got locked up, but Meek was bigger than them than when he got locked up. Meek was, I'm a Gucci fan too, but Meek was a superstar.
Was that because of Nicki though?
It could have been a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Drake, beefing with Drake, negative, breaking up. It's like all the negativity about Meek made him bigger.
So
Yeah.
is this a publicity stunt?
It's not a
I don't
publicity
think it's a
stunt,
publicity stunt.
but I do like what Jay-Z did. Did you see what Jay? He signed. Meek is signed to Rock Nation with Jay.
Now?
He been signed
I
with.
thought
Oh damn! I
Yeah.
thought he was still signed with.
No, he's still with. No,
Maybach
he's
music.
with both. He's still with Ross.
Oh,
but he got a
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Oh,
Yeah, Roc
management.
Nation
Okay,
management. He got a management.
that's dope. That's
Migos
dope.
got a management deal with Kanye.
Oh
With
snap!
good music. Remember that? Remember people talking about Migos signed to Kanye? Remember that whole frenzy a couple of months ago?
Yeah, I remember hearing it, but I
They
thought it
got
was
a
just some
management
bullshit.
deal with good music.
I didn't know that.
So Meek Mill got a management deal with Rock Nation. So Jay-Z went he went on the and out, he said that was kind of outrageous. He said something. So the power of Jay-Z said something, got them looking into the case. And they said they
Oh,
want
well,
to
yeah,
reiterate the
that's-
case. Like, so
Yeah.
shout out to J-Ho for that, you know what I'm saying? Real, because like I said, I don't think if Meek is his artist in a way. He's his he's co-advising him. So look, let me go and pull some strings. So that's what I'm saying. It's like when you get to certain levels, they either want you to cross over or you got let me back your ass down.
So why they want him to back his ass down there? What
Meek
you
is
think?
a real. What you think?
I don't know. Maybe he's doing too many like good things or whatever. I feel like he's doing he does a lot for the kids in Philly and stuff like that. So maybe he's
Shout
not.
out Lou Will.
Maybe he's he may be getting too much high in power or something. So they trying to knock him down. Cause he ain't really do nothing bad like that. Cause he's been doing good on probation. Like he went to rehab and all that. Like if you mess up on when you're doing 18 years of probation, whenever you're on your probation, you have to do good. You can't get a ticket or nothing. So I feel like no matter what he does, if it's one little thing, they're gonna hold him for it.
Dude is top news in the story in the world for CNN right now. Fans played a large part into his case being investigated. Dude exposed, destroyed Drake's rap career permanently and became a superstar in the process. Do y'all believe
What?
that Meek destroyed Drake's rap career?
Hold on.
No.
Listen, not Drake's career, Drake's rap career.
No.
Because we haven't heard of Drake's rap song since Meek got on his ass. I haven't heard of Drake. When the last Drake rap song that we have heard? Just tell me. I want to hear the last song we have Drake spitting some bars.
Shit.
I heard him on the 21 Savage
Rap song. Mike Sims in the building.
That reply back. The back to back shit.
No, that's
He had-
all- no,
after
no,
that,
no,
I wouldn't drop no more goddamn
But look,
bars either
listen.
after back to back.
We didn't say
Shout out Mike
we didn't
Sims
say
in the
Meek is
building.
better. They said Meek exposed Drake's rap career. We ain't say
But like, I don't know, man. Like, how did he expose it? By saying he don't write his own lyrics?
a lot of shit.
Niggas questioning Drake pen now. Like every time he raps,
Yeah, like,
questioning like.
what's up? So anyway,
All these niggas, Cardi B, all these niggas' pens is in question.
but
Shit.
let me ask y'all both a question before we get off the meat. Why do y'all think this man's negativity is making him bigger? Because that's really what's going on. Every time Meek get in anything negative about Meek that comes out, he levitates. I don't know why.
Negativity sells.
That's
But why?
true.
But I don't know another artist that I don't know another artist in the game that sells
50 Cent.
with
You
fi-
just named
Yeah.
you just
Right.
named about 5
okay,
of them, didn't you?
okay, so is Meek the new
Gucci,
50,
Gucci.
is Meek like the new 50 or something there?
He could be, honestly.
You right. I
He does
forgot.
people crazy.
I forgot 50 was getting hella. You right.
Yeah.
You right.
All them niggas you just named, man. Shit, Bootsy, all
But
of
but
them,
the
bro.
thing about
You
Meek
gotta
was
go to
Meek a real
jail.
street nigga though. I think that's another problem. I think he's just too much real of a street nigga, and that's why the system will always fuck with him.
I think you just a real Meek Mill fan.
I mean, we support the Chasers, so we just gonna continue supporting the Chasers, man. Free Meek Mill. I hope he get. I think 2 to 4 years is crazy for probation violation, man. The man ain't just.
You could have got it. This is my
But
thing,
look at the
man.
killers. These white people killing people and going to jail for 3 months and raping their wives for 6 months.
But what else is new?
A white man just raped his wife and going to jail for 6 months.
Instead of talking about popping pills and Molly on these damn tracks, y'all need to start talking about something real. If it's in here and niggas ain't reading books and they listen to these tracks, you got to stop talking about the bullshit and start talking about these facts. You see what I'm saying? So I hope, you know what I mean? Shout out to the Chasers. Shout out Meek Millie. Philly. Shout out Lou Will. I know all the good things y'all do in the community up there in Philly, man. But unless y'all rappers going to start talking about some real, you got to change the game, man. You got to change the game. That's just my opinion on it, man.
What any females in the industry, in entertainment this week that we should talk about since we have a female on the couch? Who you been keeping up with this week? What female made an ass?
Yeah, that
I didn't even hear that one yet, but I listen to Cardi B right now.
How y'all feel about the
Wait.
motorsport? How y'all feel about the motorsport track about Cardi B?
It's
and-
cool.
Motorsport. Yeah, I mean,
I was on the
shit.
track a week before it came out, and they was doing some press releases on Nicki was mad because they were supposed to drop her and Lil Uzi single before that song, but they trying to make Cardi B this new superstar.
They
so the label went and put first of all they didn't know it was coming out. Nicki didn't. First I was reading Nicki didn't know it was coming out, and the way the track is. If you really listen to music, the way the track is kind of laid out, it kind of like they wanted Cardi B verse to be hotter than Nicki, even though Nicki came with the bars. It wasn't
she
going.
did.
Nicki came with the bars, but when you know music, the way they kind of organized the track, they wanted Cardi to have the highlight.
They gave her
verse.
damn near the middle verse, and
Right.
then they
Yeah.
teamed her and Offset verse up together, and they
you
was
know
both
what I'm
talking
saying?
about each other, which
Yeah.
further
Yeah.
says that Offset be writing these goddamn bars. And
But
y'all-
I read online about how Cardi B is really becoming this real mega star.
She is.
How you feel about being a woman? I mean, what you think is her? What you think is her niche right now?
What you mean about her niche?
Because I read online, she's really giving strippers hope.
Nah, I think
she gave strippers hope. She gave
it's
y'all
not
hoes some
even
hope.
just strippers. It's all
I'm just saying,
all
but
females.
that's what we know her from, right?
Yeah.
What's the organic reason why we know Cardi B,
I mean, from her Instagram.
right? So she used to. So I'm saying she really giving these hoes hope.
It's not just hoes. It's females in general.
he real disrespectful. He real disrespectful ass bastard.
It's females in general who really like are coming from nothing. Like if you really don't have it and you see some girl rising and she's like, even if you're a stripper, like
I
if you see
support
her
the hustle.
rising,
Yeah, I'm just. I'm not saying strippers are hoes. I'm just.
I understand what you're saying.
did. He
I
said
understand
they
what
was
you're
all
saying.
hoes.
But if you're just coming from nothing, basically, and she's making money now. Like
Yeah.
she got all types of deals. She
She got a red bottom deal.
I don't know about
no,
that.
What's the company?
Steve Madden was it?
What's the company?
Steve
Yeah,
Madden.
she got a Steve Madden
Not to be
collection or
confused with
something
John
like
Madden.
Steve Madden.
that. She's really getting money right
She
now.
did.
I like her because of her raunchiness. She more raunchy. I think she's so real.
She just real.
I think
She
she's
say
too
real.
real. I think
And
she a
she's
little-
smart.
I think she's a little too real, and I think it ain't even ratchet to me. It's just this bitch. She's just real.
It's
as fuck.
authentic. It's just
It's
real
authentic.
authentic.
That's the
It's
word I'm
authentic.
looking for. It's real authentic.
Well,
And
I'm glad to see somebody being they self make money.
Yeah,
I'm
but I
tired of
feel like-
everybody being like somebody
Yeah.
else.
She might be hushing up soon because she's not as vocal as she used to be. Like you can tell like sometimes she'll back off. She's like, I can't do that right now because I'm making money. She's gonna lose her money
Yeah, I
if
was
she
about
keep
to say,
talking
see,
like that.
see,
So
see, that's
I
the
think
key.
she's starting to like tone it down a little bit.
Okay.
That money
So
go-
are
that
you a
money
Cardi
go
B
control
fan?
them
No, you a
lips.
fan?
Yeah.
Every female's a
At
Cardi
first
B
when I
fan
seen her,
right
I'm
now.
like, who is this girl? Because the
Yeah.
first video I seen, she was like, hoes don't get cold in the winter. So I was just like, what the hell?
Hoes don't get cold in
And
the
then I just seen more of her, and I'm just like, okay, she kind of funny or whatever. So, but from there, I seen her grow, and I'm like, all right, like I feel her, like She doing good.
See, you can blow up off a motherfucking Instagram.
Yeah.
Shit.
So do you think she have a platform just as big as Nicki or bigger than Nicki?
I think it's getting just as big as Nicki's, to be real. Me personally.
International?
with
You see
you.
her going international?
Yeah.
she's Spanish.
I mean, but I'm talking about England,
What Nicki from Trinidad, right?
Paris.
Nicki
Yeah.
from Trinidad.
Yeah. I think she could.
But ain't nothing bigger than the Spanish culture, from gangs to whatever we want to talk about. Is nothing bigger than the Spanish culture. So the fact that she have the Spanish culture behind her, it's like gonna just, the Spanish is gonna ride from her, from Mexicans to Puerto Ricans to Dominicans to. She got a whole body of people behind her.
I wish you had a button up on Larry Love. I tell you to just keep that one button up top and just leave all the rest of them unbuttoned and say
man.
La Viva La Raza.
But just think about it. I mean, just think about having the whole. She did the whole Cardi B song in the Spanish version, and that shit went platinum. So she went platinum off the English version and the Spanish version.
I be seeing cat, you know what I mean? She knew, bruh. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? She knew. Man, it's year one,
This like-
bro.
But
This
she's
like-
doing so good for year one.
Just think about just think about every line of anything in industry. We can go to wrestling. Remember Eddie Guerrero back in the day?
Yeah, man.
Eddie Guerrero had all the Spanish I could jump in any lane. We could talk about a Spanish person. Yeah.
Eddie Guerrero was around for a couple years, bruh.
Yeah, Fetty Wap did.
He did go down. Yeah.
Fetty
Look at
flop.
Young and May.
Young and May's doing good. What?
you
didn't hear
from
her
up north.
You
You
didn't
from
hear
up
her
north.
song "Walk"? That's my song.
That shit is
I
hard.
play it every day.
Walk is hard.
That's my
Have-
song.
Have y'all seen the Walk video? I gotta show y'all that.
I
That
love
Walk
that
video.
video.
You see the video?
Yeah, of course, I
That
watch
Walk-
it.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. She got.
I
Hey,
like that.
Now I ain't gonna front. When you see this Walk video, Young and May got some bar. Like Nicki made. Like hold on, Nicki.
She coming back.
But the thing about it is, I think the thing about Young and May is, I don't think people was ready for that. You can't be a gangster because they tried Dej Loaf first.
Oh yeah.
Dej Loaf was the first one. That
They
we
made
thought
her take
came
her
out.
strap on off.
She came out gangster. Then she went.
They made her take her
she
strap
like
on right
that.
on off.
She got sexy. Think about it. We thought she was this hood lesbian bitch. That Try Me video was so hard, but she was so fucking cute. So it's like I'm looking at a cute ass, hard ass
Hell
woman.
no,
like,
man.
you know what I'm saying? Dej Loaf is bad to me. I don't give a damn. Dej Loaf is sexy. I don't know
She
why. I don't know if I'm tripping. But when
she
I seen that
cute.
Me Hennessy and You video, I'm like, okay. So, but they made her change from that gangster to get sexy in 2 videos. So, but Young and May, I just think she has the gay crowd, but I think she should have been a little more. Cardi B ain't coming down. That's what I'm like. I don't feel like Cardi B gonna come down.
It's 2 different lanes, bro.
That's because she's selling sexy too. So it's like you can't lose with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You
So
got
what you think about? Let's switch. What you think about Black China getting with Playboy Cardi? Since we talking entertainment,
We
a
have to talk
19-year-old
about
and a 30-year-old. First of all, we say 19-year-old and 30-year-old.
Well,
How these hoes win?
that's
all I
okay.
want to know. How
I
does
just
these
think
hoes
it's just too
win?
much. It's
They-
just like every week she got a new dude. It's too
These
much.
hoes, it's the new female sugar. It's like these hoes is really straining these niggas for their bread or something.
I don't even know why he would do that though. Like that just like how she is. You know what
Man,
she be
listen,
doing.
that
And
little nigga
it just don't make
19.
sense.
He got a chance at smacking Black. He probably didn't hit. He did hit.
What is that?
But there's so many other girls who have big butts. Why it gotta be her though? Like I don't get
Listen,
it.
that's
what
Black
is-
China. Why not be seen with her?
that
It's gonna elevate my career.
I don't even
I
know
got
shit.
one single out. We doing the Magnolia, bouncing like a soldier, and I'm from Magnolia. So now I'm with Black China. You know what I'm saying? So shit, and he from Atlanta. I mean,
I guess.
look at 21 Savage with Amber Rose.
But this is
And he
my
ready to
thing.
kill a nigga.
There's so many other females. It's just like
Kanye
why y'all
said
gotta
it.
get like the trending
These days,
female,
hoes
so to
is
say.
light.
Like you know
I'm
what I
Hoes is
mean?
white.
I'm with you. I'm just talking. I'm just
Yeah, I
being
feel
honest. I'm
you,
with
but there's just so many other females. I'm just like, y'all keep choosing the same female that everybody else is choosing. It's like, what's wrong with y'all? Like, it don't make sense.
I think it's for the industry.
That run through.
That's what I be thinking. I think they just doing for publicity, more money or whatever.
I-
But
But
I
why
thi-
people still keep paying attention to that bullshit?
I don't.
I should have had a baby by Rock. Hold on. I would have been. I don't give a
She
fuck.
had a baby by Tiger.
Get the fuck out of here. That bitch
Got with-
trifling as fuck.
Hey, Black Chi-
fuck
hey,
you,
hey, I
Black
salute
China.
her.
If you see this shit, I want you to know Gwinnett song X Malone said, fuck you, you dirty ass, dirty rat. You know?
Damn.
I'm for real, bro.
But damn.
If that was my baby
damn.
mama. Hey, if that was my baby mama. I don't want to admit to nothing on camera, but if that was my baby mama, she would have been in somebody's trunk by now if she got pregnant by... That's trifling, bruh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
How much time we got
That
left?
was fun.
Young at M.A. me, shit. I wish a nigga try me. Try me.
Well, we gotta go ahead and
Shoot,
wrap this
man,
up,
shoot.
man. So
Go
we
ahead.
definitely enjoyed you, man. We gotta,
thank you for having me.
this is our first fundamentally college. What reading is fundamental.
Yeah.
Series.
Don't show that.
Edition.
Don't show that last part to your classmates about Black China.
Yeah,
don't show that shit.
Why? We
Just
all-
cut that shit out. Just-
Matter of fact, this is a class. If the class is gonna be watching this, you know what I'm
See,
saying.
you
This,
what
this
up.
is a learning point of. You know what I'm saying. But now drop your Instagram one more time before you get out
My
of here.
Instagram is she is ADRIONA. She is Adriana.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you for having you, and don't go out to $2 Tuesday tonight. Go to class in the morning.
No, hell no. Go out to 2 Out Tuesday. You about to graduate. You supposed to be super lit. when you graduate, May?
May, yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to like come down to the campus and like
Yeah, we're gonna do a live remote from the graduation.
remote.
Live remote from the
I'm
graduation.
gonna have a
live
big
Bob
ass
Daly.
sign at the graduation and be like live hip hop daily with that song X Malone Larry Love. We did
Yeah,
that. You know what I mean, well shoot, we out, man. Today Tuesday. What we got tomorrow, man? What we gonna do tomorrow?
We might have to do a little entertainment report, man. I talked to Mike Sims. You know, we had to talk about a little fashion talk. It's getting cold too, so man, we got to find out what to wear. Have to.
it's a
Some of y'all
lot
boys,
going
never mind. But we'll talk about it with Mike Sims.
We'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Wednesday. Yeah.